I'm pleased to spend a little bit of time getting to know and sharing what I know with you about none other than the Harry Cheema. Harry, how are you doing today?
Good. How you doing, JTP?
Always fantastic. I work at Chima Freight Lines. Things couldn't be better. Thanks for asking. I got some questions. We're going to start with some easy questions and maybe build up to a little more tricky questions. Are you game? Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it. All right.
Let's do this thing.
Let's start with what's your favorite color?
It's obvious, man. Green.
Green. All right. The only right answer. All right. You get a pass. You get an A. Do you have a favorite movie?
I don't know if I have a exact movie that I would say is my favorite, but I loved the Fast and the Furious movies before they got all crazy with them.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe like Bad Boys also.
Yep. Some Bad Boys. Fast and Furious. Those are good high-octane shows. Let's talk food. You got a favorite meal?
I love barbecue.
Yeah?
Yep.
So, barbecue. Do you have a favorite barbecue place?
Yeah, my Traeger.
Nice. Good. You good on the grill?
Yeah. Getting better, each day, but I mean, the Traeger kind of does the cooking for you, so it's easy.
Yeah. So, keeping on the topic of food, I know you do a lot of traveling, personally and for work. When you're in Washington, Western Washington, where do you like to eat if you gotta go out and grab a meal?
Probably Brinks.
Frank's? Barbecue.
Yep. Barbecue.
Right. How about down in Lathrop? Got a go-to spot down there?
If I'm in Lathrop, then I'm gonna go for Mexican food.
Okay. Nice. You got a favorite spot? Favorite Mexican place?
There's 3 or 4 different places you can't go wrong with.
Okay.
So they're actually right next to our terminal. So
oh
if
yeah.
you guys want to go check them out, you guys can.
Nice. What's the name of that place? You remember?
No.
It's close, and we'll get that posted for you later.
I'll find it out.
Trick question now. I told you to get complicated. Start with the easy ones. Who's your favorite sibling?
I only got one.
So does he qualify?
I don't know. Does he?
He's all right.
He's all right.
You're bro. So who's older? I mean, maybe most people know, but in case they don't, who's the older brother, you or him?
It's him.
Okay.
Sometimes I do get called the older brother, but
You got to keep him in line.
you got to keep him in line. So.
All right, so let's talk about little bro. Can you dish a little bit? Do you have any stories growing up, or even more recently, I guess? Anything that might be fun to share with the group? Was he a good little brother? Or a big brother, I guess. Was he good growing up with?
Yeah, he was all right.
Yeah?
He was all right. He was more of the brother that was like, get out of my way, I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
So.
I was going to say, so growing up, was there any signs that he would be kind of like this guy that wanted to run a company, or was it just like, big bro? I mean, was there any evidence growing up that like, he would be, oh yeah, he could own a company someday. He's independent, he's a go-getter.
He was definitely the smarter one out of the two.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He's a thinker and you're the doer?
Yep.
Or a little bit of both, depending
both.
on the day. Let's see. You recently had a not-so-minor accident. Not at fault. It wasn't your fault. Somebody hit you. Not driving. Not in a big rig. But I know a lot of our viewers at home like to keep up with how you're doing. How's Harry doing? How's the knee?
I'm good. I just had a knee surgery probably about 8-9 weeks ago now. Recovering well. Just got done with PT, so I'm on my own. Besides that, I'm about 80%. But yeah, I'm back to the office, which is probably the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah.
And the house was driving me crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm doing great.
So I know Pops, Darshan, how you doing, Darshan? He had some knee surgeries. So now you guys have that in common, right? I mean, not for the same reasons, but you guys are kind of like knee surgery brothers, right? You guys have like war stories about knee surgeries. How was your guy? How was your surgeon?
Yeah, it was funny because
bonding.
He had both knees replaced,
Yeah.
and back when I got in my accident, my knee got all screwed up. So we were making the joke back and forth, saying, "Hey, you got better knees than me."
Yeah, nice. And more importantly, at least selfishly, how soon do you think you can get back on the slopes and get snowboarding again?
I'm gonna take this season off for sure. I'm looking forward to next season.
Yeah.
So hopefully, we get enough snow like we're doing right now.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Yep.
All right, I'll give you one season off. That's it. That's it. So how did Harry Cheema get involved in trucking?
Kind of just grew up in it, to tell you the truth, and just started off like after school or even summertime, like 6th and 7th grade. Armin would be like, just come in and just start answering the phones, just help me out. And after that, in high school, I think about sophomore year when I got my license, and I started back in like just pretty much trip sheets and all that stuff, and we didn't have TransFlow back then, so you had to scan everything manually. With probably the slowest scanner at that time.
Yeah, well, I'm sure. Come a long way.
So it was good. A couple hours a day, and it helped out.
So you got your license. You helped out the company as it was in its early stages, but I know you also have your CDL, and you went off and kind of did your own thing for a little while. Isn't that right?
Yeah. So right after high school, I was a customer service rep. I was working in an office where we had a need for that. So I got to learn a little bit of business there, which was cool, making appointments and stuff. And then I transitioned into a driver manager, and then I decided, well, I never driven a truck. Maybe I should go do something, on my own and venture off a little bit. And I was only 19 years old and couldn't leave the state. So what's the best thing to do? Go into construction, and bought a brand new dump truck and went off on my own. And I did that for about 3.5 years.
Yeah. Had a couple trucks, couple drivers.
Yeah, so I was up to 3 company trucks. One of the drivers was me.
Yep.
Well, still managing all my business, and then had owner operators, running about a fleet of about 15 trucks. So,
wow,
it was a really good experience for me.
Yeah, and then things got a little complicated in the world of ELDs, and I know at some point you decided, hey, there's a lot of headaches and red tape with all this stuff. Let's see what's going on at Chima Freight Lines. We brought you back, and what do you do here? What's your role here at Chima Freight Lines?
So my main role is director of maintenance. Well, it depends on the day. So it's not always maintenance, but anywhere and everywhere they need me, that's where I go.
Big bucket, right? It's a huge umbrella, all the things that could fall under maintenance, right?
Yep.
There's a lot of overlap in all the different departments, but maintenance is a huge category in and of itself, right?
Yeah, so under maintenance, I do all the truck specs, trailer specs. So if you guys ever have any questions on the specs, or you guys got recommendations, you guys could always come out to me and just tell me, or shoot me a little quick message, and I might not respond, but I see them. We put TV mounts in them a couple years ago, right? What was it, the passenger side seat? So yeah, we do listen and get those things in there.
Yep. So yeah, bring that feedback in. He's the one that's speccing the trucks, and so if you want to be heard, make sure that news and information gets to Harry. So is there any particular message you want to share with our professional drivers? We've got a captive audience, got some folks watching this video. They want to know about Harry. What would you like to share with them?
As far as maintenance or
anything.
Okay. I think the biggest thing is do your pre-trips and your post-trips, right? We do get a lot of work count comments and a lot of guys complaining about, another flat tire that was left there, or maybe it wasn't flat right before that guy left.
Sure.
So
yep.
Yeah, just make sure you guys are popping your guys' hoods every day. That's the only way you're gonna prevent a breakdown. And I hate getting those calls. We do get those calls, but if we could prevent it,
yep,
that's probably
stay ahead of it. Be proactive. Get your services on time. Check your equipment daily, pre and post trip.
Absolutely.
Yep. Good stuff. Listen to this guy. He knows what he's talking about. Thanks for your time, brother. Heal up on that knee.
Thank you, Jimmy.
You bet.